As I'm sitting here on the rock, meditating early in the morning, beautiful gentle breeze, birds chirping, crickets making the noise. Gradually I sink into the present moment. And I realize the universe is in a perfect harmony, well-balanced state. What we have inside is what we project outside. There is nothing like inside or outside. Universe pours into you, and you interpret the universe and send the message back. A disturbed mind will find a disturbed universe. Serene mind will find the serenity in the universe. The difference between the serenity and the chaos is our thought process at the mind level. Thoughts are the emotions which deviate you from your current state of serenity. Once you experience the shunya state within you, the same shunya state expands everywhere, takes over the whole universe, because shunyata is purnata. And you sink deeper into this shunya state. All the birds, all the winds, all the trees, everything fits into this vast expanse of shunyata. Shunyata does not move. It has no intention to move anywhere because it has no desires. Shunyata wants to stay shunya. Otherwise, it loses its nature. Its nature is shunyata. Even if it gains by one, it becomes one, and then two, and three, and then millions. Shunyata is a very unique state of existence which meditation takes you down to. Shunya is unique because nothing else can be shunya. One can be compared with two. Two can be compared with four. 4 with 16, 16 with 32, 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, billions, zillions. They are all multiplications of one. So there is one which is a part of the duality. All the numbers are duplications, multiplications of number one. But shunya is shunya. None of this exists over there. Whole life's commerce relies on digits. 1, 2 million, 10 million, 1,000, whatever. But shunya cannot be traded. Shunya is out of the business aspect of the sansar. Sansar is not outside. physical world outside is not sansar. Sansar is within us, in our mind, in our desires to acquire things. Then you are living your nature of shunyata. You're leaving the peace behind. It is your choice. So you go after one, and then one becomes many. Your connection from your shunya state to whatever you want to acquire, your desire connects you from 0 to 1. And then you lost the garden of the Eden. The thoughts are the bridges between your shunya state and into the imaginary sansar. Physical sansar outside, there is nothing wrong with it, but your desire to acquire it. It creates an imaginary sansar within you, because naturally once you want to acquire, your peace is gone. And obviously you have to compete with others, so your mind has to be multiplied with thousands of thoughts, how to outmaneuver the opponent, how to win, how to find out the ways to defeat the enemy. This, unfortunately, is the ultimate way of life for millions of people. And shunya state never comes in their life, because their mind is too preoccupied in these mental activities. We do not realize, and we complain that why my mind cannot calm down. We do not realize that the seeds of this mental activity were sown long time ago. Every time we left our shunya state and decided to acquire things 2 days ago, 2 years ago, or 20 years ago, this has caused the channels in which we have been traveling. And these channels are active, and your desires are not over yet. So your mental activity cannot stop. Every single thing we do, every single reaction we have, we do not realize the seeds of this activity we had put in the soil of sunyata a long time ago. For example, somebody comes and insults you, and you feel bad. You feel insulted. What happened? Why did you feel insulted? Because you expected him to respect you, but he didn't. How did your expectation of him to respect you was developed? On what basis? Because you considered yourself so important. Why did you consider yourself so important? Because a lot of people had said so. A lot of people praised you for doing the things that you were doing. And you took that praise seriously. You just accepted that a way of life. You move around. People keep praising you. Every single praise that comes in builds up your ego, your character that is outside in the world. And this builds up a fake image of yourself within yourself, that you are a praiseworthy person in the society. And all of a sudden one person comes and he does not think so, because his ways of thinking are different than yours, and he insults you. If you had not built up the big mountain of ego within you, when earthquake comes and crumbles that mountain, you will not be devastated, because you were relying on this ego to live from one day to the next. This was your lifeline. In the shunya state, this would not have happened. If somebody had praised you, you would have let it go, because you liked your shunya state so much. Shunya does not get insulted. Ego is built on the digits. As the digits build up, your ego also builds up. So the seeds of feeling insulted you had sown a long time ago when you accepted the praise from the society. You thought that was real. Any product of the society cannot be real. Neither the money, nor the objects of the pleasure, not the house that you live in, not the people you hang out with. They all are gonna go. Not only that, whatever comes out of your interactions with other people, your praise, your hatred, all the recognition, all the pleasant sentences spoken to you, none of these are real, because sansar is not real. The moment you decided to come out of shunyata and started liking the things from sansar, dislike came at the same time. Because out of millions of people, not everyone is going to be saying pleasant things to you. But there will be other people who say unpleasant things to you also. If you invested your mind into the pleasant statements made by the society, then the unpleasant statements are going to hurt you. You try to insult a child, he will only laugh. His ego has not built up. Ego builds up as he moves around in the society. So through meditation, understand the interplay, understand the karmic cycle. All our sufferings are because of our karmas. Karmas are your connections in the world, your activities in the world, the activities that you took so seriously, and the products that came out of it also you took it so seriously. Meditate, go within, spend your time with the nature, let your mind settle, reach to the shunya state, and then in the shunya state realize the activity of the mind, the mistakes of the mind. Every single thought can turn into a big tree. Every single thought is a seed that turns into a big tree with millions of branches and leaves, and then it's gonna also create more seeds, and these seeds again will bring another tree in your life, and your life will become nothing but a jungle. So reach to the serene state. Stay there. Start liking it. That is your present moment. Thought only creates the fantasies of the future, the objects that you want to run away from. All these are the causes of your mental activity, and none of these things have any value. The reality is the present moment. Live every single moment in its present state, without any thoughts, without any expectations. See shunyata everywhere. See godliness everywhere. And then the fallacies of your mind, the mistakes of your mind will come alive. The journeys of the mind that wants to take will become obvious. You resist the temptations of your mind. Remain in incredible peace in the present moment without getting disturbed in a sthita prajna state. Then the God opens up in front of you without any comment, without any expectations, without any condemnation. Live the present moment, one moment at a time, and realize the sufferings of the karmic cycle. Stay away from it. Whatever karmas you had done, they will be sprouting at this point. Deal with them fearlessly. Let them come up. Burn them with the fire of awareness, and realize that taking the new journeys is only gonna bring more suffering. Every single thought is gonna turn into a jungle. So do not think. Do not desire. Remain in incredible peace all the time. And that's the ultimate realization of spirituality. Have a good day.